guys so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to be doing a love reading for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted on when I'm uploading a new video. If someone would like a personal reading, I do personal readings. My smallest package is 4 questions for $25. The same day you pay for your reading is the same day that you receive your reading. If you are interested in a larger package, I have information in my description box. I also have a tarot number where you can reach me at if you have just that one question that you want an answer to or you just want clarity about. That number is also located in the description box. Remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you, okay? The roles can always be reversed. All right, so let's get started. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's see what comes out. What's your current energy, Libra? What's going on with you this week when it comes to love? Let's see what's happening. Hierophant. All right. Got the Hierophant, the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So with this Hierophant energy being here, we definitely are talking about a strong commitment, a conventional commitment, a conservative, traditional commitment, something that, you know, you've been in with this person that has some really strong meaning to it, okay? I feel with this 5 of Swords energy being here, this is you guys just really coming out of conflict with each other. Feel like there's been some, you know, tension, some negative ambitions, communication problems. People have been sneaky. Nevertheless, I feel like you guys are coming out of that energy where you're starting to say, hey, let's avoid this conflict. Let's learn to respect each other's differences. And with you guys coming out of that conflict is creating the 10 of Cups. And we all know what the 10 of Cups means. It's that emotional fulfillment. It's that extreme joy, that extreme happiness, that bond, that connection, that peace, that comfort that is shared between two people. I just see a very harmonious connection between two people or family unit. Now, with the 5 of Swords being in reverse, this is letting me know that there could have been some manipulation or deception going on within the connection. And that was causing either you or the person that you were dealing with to be like the 7 of Wands energy, where they felt like, okay, I need to give up on this. I'm not going to be able to overcome this. This is making me overwhelmed. And their only defense to the situation was to avoid conflict. And that's just by backing down. And I feel like with the Temperance being in reverse, someone began to get very impatient. Very impatient, started to become disharmonized within themselves, just an imbalance with this Temperance card in reverse. And that's because with the Knight of Staffs, they didn't know which direction that this relationship was going. Someone was being reckless, impulsive. They had a loss of power, which was causing a lot of the delays and a lot of the frustrations in the direction of this situation here. And I feel with the Moon card being in reverse, there were some things revealed, some mysteries that were revealed that someone was unhappy about. But at the same time, it released fear from this situation. It really released fear from this situation. And I feel like someone is feeling a lot more confident right now. Let's get a card for the Hierophant. Let's see what's going on with this. King of Swords, King of Cups in reverse, my apologies. So when it came to the Hierophant, we have the King of Cups in reverse. When the King of Cups is in reverse, this is an energy of someone that seems to be in a place where they're not emotionally balanced out. They could be in a place where they're becoming really moody. They're just not level-headed. They're not balanced. They're not in control of their emotions. So I feel like whatever this commitment is, whether this marriage or this stable relationship, someone is not emotionally balanced out about it. They could feel like there's been some emotional manipulation in the relationship. Someone could have been being cold. Someone could have been doing, having vindicative energies to when it comes to playing with someone's emotions in order to punish them. I just feel a lot of emotional imbalance in this situation, in this commitment. Could have been due to someone being very selfish, someone being very self-centered, someone being very insecure, someone could have been being jealous, someone could have just been a playboy or a playgirl. But with the Death card in reverse, this is letting me know, even though these things were going on, someone was still delaying the ending of this relationship. Someone was still holding on to the relationship and being stagnant when it comes to really releasing it, really letting it go. You know, just holding on to the relationship altogether could have been very well sending some people into that state of depression due to their resistance to change. But with the Eight of Swords being in reverse, when it comes to that person's mental energy, whether we're talking about you, Libra, or the other person, someone said, you know what? I can't keep staying in this trapped, helpless energy. I have to release myself from that. And the way to release myself is just to completely and totally see things from a different perspective. So I have to free myself from these mental bonds that I put my own self in and say to myself, it's time for me with the Three of Wands energy to make a plan. And whatever that plan is, it's going to leave you out, get you out of this situation that you've been in, this period of waiting. It's going to help you expand. It's going to help you look forward. It's going to help you have rapid growth in your life. It's going to help you withdraw and rest from this whole scenario. And I feel like you went into a place also of rest and rejuvenation where you went to gain that clarity, that strength, that inner knowledge to determine how are you going to rebuild this situation. How am I going to rebuild this relationship? Let's get a card for the Five of Swords. King of Pentacles. Yeah. You decided to come out of conflict with this person. Respect each other's differences. Because you want to be that person. You're not just trying to be anybody in this relationship. You're trying to be the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a person that overcomes obstacles. This person is a provider, a protector, a responsible man, a reliable one, a secure, abundant one. This person is regal. So you said, look, let's stop the fighting. Let me be the man that I know I'm supposed to be. Generous, provider, protector, prosperous, responsible, reliable, abundant. And let's go ahead and reconcile. Let's come back together. Let's balance things out. So I feel like with the Page of Cups, somebody apologized to the other person. Apologize for withdrawing from the relationship, pulling back from the relationship, for wounding the other person. Someone apologized for making someone wait. And when this happened, this is when freedom came, mental freedom came. Both people were able to start seeing things from a different perspective, and they mentally freed themselves. And this is when they figured out and realized, hey, look, we're each other's 10 of Cups. We really do make each other happy. We really do have an emotional bond. I am emotionally satisfied with you. You do bring me comfort and peace. I have a bond with you. Let's get a card for the 10 of Cups. Not only did you guys feel emotional fulfillment between the two of you guys, feeling like, okay, we're bringing this back together, but it brought the confidence of the relationship back. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Because when you guys are together, when you're working together, it's a sense of material comfort as well. It's a sense of financial security. It's a sense of reaping the fruits of each other's labor, the rewards of each other's labor. So when the emotions came, not only did the emotions come together, but the pentacles came together too. Because with this Queen of Swords in reverse, this is letting me know that one of you or the both of you were way too emotionally overwhelmed about the connection, thinking so much that it was hard for you to communicate, to show understanding or compassion to the other person. And because of this emotional overwhelmed energy that you guys were carrying, it was causing you both to isolate yourselves from each other. And so it made both of you look like you're bitter, you're cold, you're cruel, you're mean. But it wasn't. You guys was thinking that it's time to come up with a decision. Should I stay with the person that I'm with, or should I go solo? But what happened on the outside, on the other side of this coin, you both ended up coming out like the Emperor. Two people that's going to take control of the situation. That's going to put down the law and the order. That's going to be the authoritative person. The person that brings the structure to the relationship. The person that's the leader. That's what I wanted to say. The person that's going to be the leader. So someone stopped daydreaming. Someone stopped going through all the options. Because they knew that, look, I'm in a place, maybe it's me. I'm unwilling to face the reality of this situation. So let me stop with the confusion. Let me get the clarity that I need. It's time for me to move us forward. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward because all this fighting, this drama, this conflict, this arguing, this bitterness, this hatred that we've been having towards each other, having other people involved as well, this isn't where it's at. This isn't where it's at. It's time for us to begin again. It's time for us to take a leap of faith on each other again. Let's get some thoughts and feelings about this situation. Three of Staffs in reverse. Ace of Swords. Let me get one more. Page of Staffs and the Tower. On the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. So in your thoughts and feelings, you said to yourself, I don't want to keep waiting. I don't want to keep waiting. It's time for me to come up with a plan. I'm sick of the roadblocks. I'm sick of the frustration, the delays, the obstacles. So I'm going to go ahead and communicate. We got the Ace of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and have a talk with my person. And what this conversation is going to do, it's going to bring about that truth, that clarity, that transparency. It's going to bring about victory, success. It's going to allow you guys to know the truth, speak your truth, and begin again. You know, when it comes to striking up this passionate conversation with you, with the Page of Staffs being here in reverse, someone's going to be in a place within their thoughts and their feelings like, okay, how can I get this going? You know, how am I going to do it? Should I talk to them about it in the morning? Should I talk to them about it after dinner? Should I talk to them about it on our ride home? Like, they're in a place where they're lacking direction on it, just how to present it to you. And that's creating a lot of the conflict here. But I see someone having this conversation or thinking about how they're going to communicate this transformation. How are we going to communicate that it's time for us to transform? How am I going to communicate to someone that it's time for this relationship to transform? It's time for a breakdown of what's the old and a rebuilding of something new. Because I love them. We got the Ace of Cups. I'm in love. I love you. I'm in love. My emotions for you are pure. They're spiritual. I'm listening to my intuition about these type of emotions, the emotions that I have for you. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, I don't want to keep on going through this past trauma, this despair. I'm hoping for a better day. Yes, I know with the King of Staffs, you know, we've had impossible expectations out of each other. I've been aggressive. I've been arrogant. I've been pushy. I've made hasty decisions. I've been manipulative at times. But with this Eight of Coins, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. With the King of Cups and the person's thoughts and their feelings, they're very moody. They're not emotionally balanced because they're worried that the other person isn't going to want to work with them, isn't going to want to collaborate, isn't going to want to build with them, isn't going to want to bring together, be a team. Let's get some outcome cards. Let's get one more, please. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. All right, so we have the Nine of Staffs, Judgment card, the Queen of Staffs in reverse. So when it comes to the outcome, this is just you being so tired. You're just tired because you're exhausted. You're wanting to reconcile with this person. You're wanting that communication to come in. You're ready for that new start. But at the same time, as the outcome with the Queen of Staffs, you're still insecure about it. So what you're doing, you're still listening to your intuition. You're listening to your intuition because you know there's a disconnect between the two of you with this Four of Cups. But you're willing, with the Six of Pentacles, to balance it out. You're willing to balance it out. You're willing to equally give just as much as you're getting. Even if that means you're going to have to apologize. Apologize. Show your emotional side. In order for there to be a solid reconciliation. We got the Three of Cups. I just feeling I see you having a conversation with this person that's going to show how compassionate and understanding that you can be. Let's get some clarification for the Nine of Staffs. The Five of Swords. So yeah, you're tired. You're exhausted. You're exhausted of all of the sneakiness, all of the negative ambitions, all of the crap that it brings. You're tired of it. And you're feeling like with the Wheel of Fortune, that's not your destiny. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. And you're bored and you're disconnected from it emotionally. You don't want that. You're stagnant. You're wanting this to be over, but you're still not as confident as you should be about it all. And it's messing with your confidence. The fighting, all of that negative ambition, the disconnect, it's also bringing you into a place where you're not confident. Where you doubt yourself. The drama is just like drama. Five. There's change coming. Five here. Five of Swords here. Five of Swords here. I see fives everywhere. There's a change coming. But you're making a choice about it. You're making a choice about the change that's coming. You're at the end of that confusion. You have clarity now. It's time to move forward. And you know that. So you're going to take on the challenge and you're going to reconcile with your person. Let's get a card for Judgment. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So there's going to be a reconciliation because without your person with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, you're not able to really take care of yourself, your duties, your priorities. Like, it's like I have to get my person. I have to get back on this train with my person. Because trying to get through this struggle, trying to complete this struggle without them, to get these wands to the top of the hill, it's just heavier. It's super heavy. It would be nice to be able to share the load with someone else. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring justice to this situation. You're going to balance things out. Clarity and truth is coming. And with the Page of Swords, you're thinking of all types of ways to do it. You're very nervous about this communication that you're going to have with this person, but I see that you're going to have it. And what you're going to be explaining is this Ace of Wands, you know, why you didn't come up to them before now in order to have a new start. I feel like you're going to speak to them about the lack of energy and what was the delays in the relationship and what caused you to not have as much passion as you used to have. And when this conversation is had, when this reconciliation is had, this is going to balance things out between the two of you. We have the Six of Pentacles. You're also going to speak to them about this Knight of Swords, about your impulsive energies, why you came off as being so unpredictable, why you came off as being someone that, you know, disregarded the consequences of their actions. It's going to be a conversation about why the stability of the relationship broke down. And I feel like it's going to bring clarity to the both of you. Let's get a card for this Queen of Staffs. Communication. Communication, passionate communication about moving forward. Making quick movements, making quick decisions. Because this mental energy that you're in of not being sure, thoughts chaotic, that's not where it's at. Being emotionally not stabilized, it's only caused you hurt, grief, pain, suffering, heartbreak, rejection. And you're wanting to, with this Seven of Swords, come out of this deceptive energy. You're wanting to come clean. You're wanting to rethink your approach on the whole situation and say, I'm going to start living in my truth. Because emotionally, I'm not ready to walk away from you. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm not ready to move forward. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Let's get some romance angel cards for you. Let's see what they have to say. It says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. On the bottom of the deck, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. All right, Libra, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for checking me out. I'm Destiny Calls Tarot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.